Hello everyone, welcome to this masterclass. It's the place to be, it's warm compared to the rest of the Grand Palais. Good afternoon, I'm Luc Barneau, I'm the Group Data and AI Officer of BPCE. Before starting this masterclass, a few words about how we are organized. At BPCE, data and AI is a fully fledged transversal function, just like HR or finance. At group level, there is a central team, including roles such as product owner, data analyst, data scientist, or Gen AI experts. And the mission of this team is to design and deliver a wide range of shared services, tools, expertise, like data governance framework, data marketplace, analytics tools, machine learning or Gen AI-based services. In addition, there are data and AI managers within each entity of BPCE in charge of the strategy and the roadmap delivery of their own entity. Catherine.
And I'm Catherine Meunier. I am the Director of Democratization and Adoption within the BPCE Group. I'm lucky to work alongside Luc. Luc brings a strategic vision and the governance, and I focus on the operational side, adoption, change management, bringing Gen AI in the day-to-day reality of our teams. He set the vision, and I make sure it becomes reality across the organization. So, in fact, actually, you draw the map, and I drive the car. A few words about BPCE. BPCE. What? We are a cooperative banking group. We are 100,000 employees present in 56 countries, and we serve 35 million customers. We cover several activities, retail banking with our Banque Populaire and Caisse d'Épargne, insurance, wholesale and asset management with Natixis, and other specialized activities such as consumer finance or leasing with our SAFE division.
Okay, this afternoon we'd like to share with you a story, not a theory or a concept, but a real journey that started back to 2022 with the rise of generative AI. And it has become one of the biggest transformations our group has ever experienced. In 2 years' time, we have engaged more than 80% of our employees in using a generative AI-based tools. And over 50% of them are using it on a daily, regular basis. It has not been always an easy journey. We have faced challenges along the way. And what we are going to share with you this afternoon is how the story began in 2022, what we have learned along the way, and where we are heading as we look toward 2026.
When we talk about Gen AI, we are not just talking about technology, we are not just talking about deploying tools, but we are talking about creating a movement, one that is human, cultural, and Gen AI is certainly a major technological shift, but more importantly, it's a human and cultural revolution. And that is exactly what this masterclass is about, how we, as human beings, learn to adopt, learn to trust, and learn to grow with Gen AI.
I think you have to go to the next slide.
Yes. Excuse me.
Before the end of 2020, artificial intelligence was mostly devoted to specific teams. Data scientists were working behind the scene, using their algorithm to detect fraud, to spot unusual transactions, to interpret documents, or to identify key moments in clients' life. The economic benefits were clear, but the algorithms themselves remained invisible. What was tangible was the optimization of the old legacy business rules, now enhanced by AI. But for most people, AI felt abstract. It was not perceived as something changing their daily routine. Prior GPT 3.5, we were using first transformer technologies like BERT to interpret documents, to detect client intention, to understand natural language, but we were missing the capability to generate high-value content. And ChatGPT arrived, and it changed everything. For the first time, a machine was capable to deliver a human-like conversational interface. For the very first time, people starting using AI in their personal life. And for us, it was clear signal that it was not just a technological evolution, but a cultural shift. Awareness started at the highest level of the company, and I think it made a huge difference. We made some presentation to the senior management committee early 2023, and as we got the feeling that generative AI was becoming a kind of new standard of our digital society, our first goal was to introduce this standard into BPCE. And we got the approval of the senior management committee to invest to deliver a ChatGPT, but a secure ChatGPT-like solution to our employee. And our approach was to keep control, to shape our generative AI journey, to take action, to experiment, to learn by doing, but also to avoid shadow AI. And we did it with our own DNA. We did it with our digital mindset, human first and usage driven. So I think it was in fall 2023, we introduced the first release of our secure ChatGPT solution. There were no off-the-shelf solutions meeting our security guidelines, so we decided to build it internally, and we name it Maya. In French, Maya, or in English, Maya. We also saw this product, Maya, is powered by our data scientist, is designed by our user experience team, it's delivered by our tech and IT experts, and we decided to have a product architecture hybrid and modular. Hybrid because we can leverage both cloud capability as well as our own on-premise infrastructure. And modular because we want to be able to add easily additional services, to be able to easily switch from one model to another one. So when we introduce Maya, we had a single LLM model, GPT 3.5, but for us to be LLM agnostic was a key principle. And now I think we have about 15 different models connected to our platform, coming from 4 different suppliers. We have also invested a lot on user experience, and we have paid a lot of attention to cost efficiency, because our goal was to deliver the product to all our employees, 100,000 employees, so the ability to manage, to control, to monitor the cost per user is a critical issue. So we manage Maya product in an agile way. We are improving the product, additioning new features on a regular basis, like a new LLM, like a new plugin, internet plugin, or new feature like RAG, a retrieval augmented generation. So 2023, chapter 1, initial rollout of Maya. So we managed to do it quite quickly while ensuring security and good governance. But what about adoption? That's where chapter 2 began and the real story started.
Yes. So once our internal chat was launched, began the biggest challenge. How do we make people use it? How do we make people use it responsibly? How do we make people make it theirs? So let's show with you how we got everyone on board. First, we began with education. We created acculturation programs. For example, we run an internal show called AI Backstage, and every episode features a guest who presents their role and then spends the rest of the time answering questions of employees across the different entities of the group. The guest can be a data scientist, it can be the UX designer of Maya, it can be the person in charge of AI Act, it can be Luc himself. And the purpose of this session is to make people understand how GenAI works. The content must be very concrete, very, very simple. We demystify and we simplify vocabulary such as LLM, bias, hallucination, and this vocabulary must be very understandable for everyone. So this is acculturation.
So awareness is the first step, but once people are curious, the next challenge is to give them the skills. So how did you manage to train thousands of people in the company?
With training, and training is very important for us. We have designed different levels of training, from basic discovery sessions of GenAI to internal workshops, practical workshops, and to deeper dives into prompting best practices. Our goal was not to turn everyone into an AI expert, but to make people confident enough to use GenAI with responsibility. So we taught them how to prompt effectively, how to examine results, how to use GenAI with critical thinking and not just with blind trust. And today, 45,000 employees across the group have completed our e-learning programs. Something else important is the training of leaders. It's important that leaders practice GenAI, but that they understand how it can be useful for their teams and for their companies. And we even trained the group's BPCE CEO at his request. I think it's very symbolic, and it sets the tone of the BPCE group's culture and how this topic has been embraced across the organization.
So trainings create capability, but community creates momentum. And that momentum came from, in the BPC group, come from our data and AI manager community and our AI ambassador community. Could you dive into that, please?
Yes. So we said it's a human revolution, and human communities are very important for the adoption. We didn't create a new network. We activated a network that already existed. In each entity of the group, we had data managers. They were working on data strategies. They were already closely linked with the business teams in their entity. So it made sense that they took the lead of GenAI. They took the leadership of the GenAI Adoption Challenge, and they became our data and AI managers. They became our transmission belt between the central vision at BPCE SA and local reality. And some of them are in the room this afternoon. Magic Pascal, I spotted you. And it's a perfect moment to thank you for all the amazing work you are doing in your entities. And you spoke about AI ambassadors community. It's true that, moreover, in many entities of the group, many community of AI ambassadors began to emerge. Not because we asked for it, but because people were interested, motivated, curious. They are not tech profiles. They are regular employees in human resources, in finance, in risk management, and they organize informal sessions, and they help their colleagues practice GenAI prompt. They share prompt and tips.
Okay. Maybe we can move to the next slide, Catherine. Trustworthy AI. Everything we do reflects our group values, and we are committed in implementing AI in a responsible and inclusive manner. Inclusive. Our strategy is AI for all, and it's not just a concept or a motto. We are investing in training, and as Catherine said, 45,000 of BPC employees have been trained. We want nobody to be left behind. We are also implementing AI in a responsible framework, which is shared with the employees' representative organization. And in our agreement related to job management and career path, there is a dedicated chapter and a comprehensive chapter on AI and related job evolution. I think that's the first in France, at least in the banking sector, and we are very proud of it. Lastly, we pay a lot of attention to data privacy. We have a strict and clear consent management policy, and we ensure full visibility when AI is used. To my opinion, there is no lasting adoption, no lasting success without ethics and transparency. Building responsible AI has created the trust we need to drive adoption. A second lever to accelerate the adoption is our strong culture of sharing across the group. But maybe, Catherine, you can elaborate on that.
Yes, you said it. We made our internal chat accessible to everyone to make sure that no one was left behind this new technological wave. And at the heart of our approach lies a simple belief: adoption grows through sharing. And we are really in this mindset of mutualization, collective learning in BPCE Group. The spirit comes to life in three ways. First one, we regularly publish on our Maya platform testimonials and feedbacks of colleagues, of employees, talking about the ways they use GenAI in their daily work. Second, we have another internal show called Radio Maya. Every episode features a colleague presenting a prompt or a tailor-made Maya assistant. And after each Radio Maya, there is a Café Maya where employees can experiment the prompts they have just seen. And third, we have created a shared prompt library powered by contributions of the community. We know that not everyone feels equally confident in using AI tools, so we encourage the most enthusiastic one to share their prompt. We then curate and highlight these contributions, turning individual creativity into collective progress. So these pillars helped us create both confidence and competence across the group. We had set ourselves 50% adoption rate by the end of 2026, and we were faster. Today, we are 100,000 employees in the BPCE group, and 80,000 employees have already used Maya, and 50% of employees use it on a daily basis, with an average of 40 uses per month.
Maybe we have a short video? Maybe?
Yes. Let's listen to the employees talking about Maya. They're the one who talking about best. If the video... Yes.
Yeah, it works.
J'utilise Maya pour, par exemple, rédiger des posts, pour les rendre plus impactants, dans le cadre des campagnes de marketing pour trouver des accroches, rédiger des questionnaires ou également reformuler des mails.
Le point le plus important, c'est que Maya ne remplace pas, mais par contre, Maya aide à structurer, Maya aide à comprendre, Maya facilite le travail et accélère le travail et la prise de connaissance avec un contenu en fait.
Portail Maya, son ergonomie est très bien conçue. Alors, outre les questions qu'on peut poser à Maya, c'est tout l'environnement qui l'accompagne, à savoir la possibilité de garder un historique de prompts, de pouvoir consulter une bibliothèque de prompts, enfin plein de choses qui nous permettent de faciliter l'usage au quotidien. Avant Maya, c'était plus long. En fait, Maya nous a permis de gagner beaucoup de temps sur des tâches à faible valeur ajoutée, pour arriver plus facilement, plus simplement à notre but final. Personnellement, je pense que mon travail est de meilleure qualité avec Maya. Je suis monté en compétences sur différents domaines. Enfin bref, Maya, c'est que du bénéfice.
Quand on parle d'assistant Maya, on parle d'un prompt préenregistré créé pour aider les collaborateurs du groupe BPCE dans leurs tâches du quotidien ou dans le cadre d'une expertise métier. Ces assistants, disponibles sur la plateforme IA générative du groupe, permettent de vous familiariser avec les outils d'IA générative dans un environnement sécurisé.
préféré, c'est Reformulator, qui, comme son nom l'indique, reformule mes idées de façon claire et percutante. Que ce soit pour des présentations ou des courriers, il garde l'essentiel de mes messages tout en les rendant plus faciles à comprendre.
C'est un outil que j'utilise très régulièrement pour tout type de publication. Par exemple, pour une publication autour d'un partenaire, on va m'envoyer des éléments, je vais me rapprocher de l'expert, mais ces éléments-là, il faut les restructurer. Je ne suis pas forcément expert du sujet, donc Maya va m'aider à restructurer un peu les idées et moi, après, j'ajoute ma valeur ajoutée pour corriger les erreurs, ajouter du plus et créer un post original.
Well, it seems that employees can explain Maya much better than we ever could. So, what's the next chapter? Luc, perhaps we can speak about our current and oncoming roadmap?
Yes, so 2023, Chapter 1, Initial Rollout. 2024, Momentum, the Adoption. 2025, we enter in a new phase of our generative AI journey. We shifted our focus and we enriched our general purpose Maya solution with a studio interface and with a collection of specialized assistants tailored to the specific needs of our business lines and function. But let's take some example from our payment business division to illustrate how they use Maya to optimize their business processes and their efficiency. First example, their marketing teams face a challenge, which is to take into account all compliant and legal rules to create marketing campaign or clients emailing. Before using Maya, it took about 10 back and forth exchanges with legal and legal and compliance departments, to get the marketing content validated. By using a custom-tailored prompt system, it has been reduced to 2. Another example, Maya is used by them to speed up the client survey process. Generative AI is used to draft questionnaire to analyze clients' feedback and verbatim. For a typical survey with 4,000 clients' feedback, it used to take up to 3 weeks to analyze feedbacks, to structure and develop an action plan. By using GenAI, it has been reduced to 4 days. So from 3 weeks to 4 days, that's the kind of metric we are experiencing while using Maya to optimize tasks. We have mainly elaborated on Maya, which is the flagship of our AI for all strategy, but there is a second pillar of our strategy, transformative AI, which is to embed AI into our business tools and business processes, leveraging AI as a business accelerator driving value creation. We have taken a selective and impact-driven approach, and we are focusing on 5 domains. The first one is AI for our clients. Generative AI is now built in Banque Populaire and Caisse d'Épargne mobile application with a virtual assistant guiding our customer 24 hours a day. And it's working well. We have already 1 million customers using this tool. Second domain, AI to support our bank advisor in their daily interaction with clients. Where do we stand? 75% of them are using GenAI solution tailored for their activity before, during, and after clients' meeting. The third priority is AI for call centers. We have identified 7 use cases, transversal use cases, and we are implementing them. Just to illustrate, we have about 1 million calls fully handled end-to-end by AI, and we are also automating call summary with generative AI. Priority number 4, AI for IT. I think we have equipped about 1,500 coders with a dedicated assistant to support them in their activities. We made it with the open source framework to make sure that we have the highest standard in terms of security. And last but not least, priority is AI for fraud. And for this transformative AI program, a key success factor is a strong alignment with the top management of the business line. They are fully involved in the strategic governance and the project sponsorship.
And what about agentic AI?
Well, you're right, Catherine. Agentic AI is a very good option for the next chapter of our generative journey. AI can do more than just generating content, providing information, or assisting us. AI has a potential to drive action, to orchestrate end-to-end complex business processes. Relying on AI to take decisions is not something new. We are, for many years, using AI to analyze payment transaction and to decide real time if we have to execute the operation or putting on hold because there is a fraud suspicion. But agentic AI brings a new level in terms of autonomy, in terms of adaptability. So what is our approach? We are not fascinated by technology itself, so we have more a pragmatic approach, and we decided to test agentic on few business processes, including a client-facing process with One for credit subscription. And we are also testing this approach for back-office operation as well as internal control. We are taking some more months to finalize this experimentation and to consider if we go for a larger rollout. And the evaluation criteria will be a measurable value creation, a secure integration into our business processes, and the security to get performance and sustainability of those AI over time. So I think that agentic AI is not just about automation, it's a new way we work with technology. So I think it's time to conclude. Yes, we are a little bit in a hurry. So what we have built together within BPCE is much more than a technological transformation. It's a human and collective journey powered by learning, collaboration, and purpose. From awareness to adoption, from experimentation to transformation, we have proven that AI can be both innovative and inclusive, impactful and responsible. And as we step into our next chapter with agentic AI or new possibilities ahead, our conviction remains the same, Catherine.
The future of AI will be written with people and for people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.